Today, I'm riding at Tannery, which is kind of like the other half of the USM trails. While I say today, I'm actually going to be using footage from 2 different days in this video, because on the more recent ride I screwed up some of my GoPro footage. I should also probably say up front that you'll hear me dragging the brakes even more than usual today. This bike actually just got a full tune-up and brand new brakes from Allspeed, so I'm trying to bed them in a little bit on this ride. Anyway, this is Yellow Trail, which is a nice little flowy warm-up that starts about 5 feet from where you park. It's actually a pretty good preview of what most of the trails here are like. Swoopy and pretty smooth and flowy, at least by Maine standards. Yellow Trail is short, but a little double track will link you from there to 5G, one of several longer and more meandering blue trails that make up the bulk of this trail system. Unlike USM, which has that climb trail and then a couple of downhill-focused trails, these trails are more cross-country. Over the course of my ride, I did climb and descend more than 700 feet in elevation, but it's pretty spread out and it comes in small doses. I'll admit, making a video for these trails is a little tough because there's not a lot that's gnarly and there aren't really a lot of distinctive features. But that's not necessarily a bad thing from a rider perspective. If you're an adrenaline junkie, I don't think Tannery would be first on my list of recommendations, but at the same time, I do think this place is absolutely worth visiting for, well, everybody who likes riding their bike in the woods. Oh. Anyway, up next is Dead Zone, and despite the fact that I said there's not anything super gnarly here, there are definitely spots that can catch you out if you think this is all a cakewalk. Oh boy. There's an offshoot of this trail called Dead Zone Down that I took, wondering if that name might indicate that it was a longer downhill, but as far as I can tell, it isn't. Dead Zone connects to a trail called Connectivity. And I don't have much more to say about these trails, so I'll just shut up for a while and let you listen to nature bike sounds. Listen to that sound.
You guys ever try to ride with your off foot forward, like intentionally? Just kind of to practice, or like, I don't know if that's really a thing that's super valuable to do. I do it sometimes. Maybe just make myself feel more balanced. So I'm not always going to that one side. It definitely is harder. Ooh, off-camber wet roots. You'll love to see them. Oh, probably didn't need to try to drop that. Ooh. Oh, got it.
Connectivity also connects to a trail called Switchboard, and you're probably starting to detect a theme with these trail names, at least if you're old enough to know what a switchboard is. Now it's time to turn back the clock with some early season footage from a trail called Roaming. It's pretty similar to the other trails at Tannery, except for this dead forest bit.
Ooh, this is cool. This is so weird. This is awesome. It's like a little dead forest. Creepy.
I don't know what's going on with these trees, but this place looks just as dead right now as it does in this early season footage. Definite Halloween vibes out here.
Oh my goodness, it's so narrow.
Anyway, that's it for this week. Please hit like, subscribe, do all the stuff, and then get outside and ride, and I'll see you next week.
Ooh, no dabs. Got a little bit of a stick in my ear, but no dabs. Oh my goodness, so narrow. This is like totally new. That's a cool little spot.